final frontier. One of these creatures is not
simplest form. Passenger plane.
enters your eye.
The hottest places on Earth.
It's time to play the Brainbuster quiz. And here's your host, Seemore Skinless.
Yeah! Thank you very much. And thank you to my announcer, Betty Brainbox. A big hand for Betty, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. There! Is that big enough for you? Now, welcome to Brainbuster. This is how it works. You answer questions, you get points. You get lots of points. You get to see your name up here in bright, shining pixels here in our fabulous Brainbuster Hall of Fame. But first, you have got to take that all-important first step. Hit the new game button now, 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 now.
Before we start, I need to know who's playing today. Click on one or two players and then click forward.
A table for one is ready right this way, s'il vous plaît.
OK, Brainbuster, click on your name if you see it here. If we haven't met properly yet, type in your name and age now. Then click forward. OK, Brainbuster, please choose your lucky on-screen mascot from our celebrity panel.
All right! I love heavy metal too.
Now, you have to tell us how difficult you want your questions. Easy, medium, or hard.
I can see that you're up for a challenge. Well, boy, are you in for one now.
Finally, a word of instruction. You don't use your mouse for this game. Instead, I'm going to give you a zap key to hit on your keyboard. In single-player mode, that key is the B. Try hitting that now. Good. One last thing to remember. Anytime you want to take a break or leave the quiz, hit the escape key on the keyboard. Now, click Let's Play and we'll get on with the game.
Round one is fun, 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 and now our game has just begun. If you want instructions, hit your zap key. If you don't, hang tight-a-mo. Good, let's bust some brains. Round one questions are worth a cool 1,000 points each. We have a few categories here. Zap one, please. Get ready for Oh My Bod. Round one. Question one. Which part of the body can be seen in this diagram? Our muscles, our circulatory system, our digestive system. Now you have to answer it. Oh, you nailed it! That's the easiest 1,000 you'll ever get. But that's not all. You just won yourself the Doubleizer. How about that?
Simply put, the Doubleizer will double up any points you win on your next question. If the question's worth 1,000, the Doubleizer changes it to 2,000. But remember, you don't get to keep the Doubleizer for good. If you get your next question wrong, you lose the Doubleizer.
These are the categories. Pick one, please. Okay, it's time for Number Crunch. Question two. Which one of these numbers is not a factor of 8? 6, 8, 4.
Such ease, such accuracy. What a brain buster.
1,000 double eyes means 2,000 points higher. Coming at ya!
And the double-izer is yours for another turn.
Okay, brain buster, zap a category, please. Get ready for grammar slammer. Ow, that hurt. Question 3.
In which of the following are the words in the correct order? Christina was surprised such a clever frog to be talking. Christina was surprised to be talking to such a clever frog. Christina was surprised to be talking to a frog such clever. Take it over here, let me have it. The deduction of a mastermind.
With your double-izer, you've just got yourself 2,000 points! Hang on to that double-izer and see if you can do it again. These are the categories. Pick one, please. Let's get physical! Question 4.
Why does a straw look as if it's bent when you put it into a glass of water?
The light rays are bouncing about on the water. The light rays bounce back when they hit the straw.
When light rays hit the water, they slow down and change direction, distorting the view of the straw.
All right, big shot, what's your answer?
You got it good.
And here come the points. Not one, but 2,000 double-eyed pointer-roonies there.
And the double-izer is yours for another turn.
And now we move on to the all-critical end-around set of questions. The one that can make you rich or leave you in the ditch.
But first, let's ask the wheel, what's the value of our next question?
Just zap when you want to make the wheel stop. Round she goes. Spin, spin, spin. As sure as Seemore's got no skin. What a spin! That could just get you one of my all-time favorite jokes. Let's go for it.
Are you up for a challenge? Well, come and help Judge Seemore. Judge it! If you'd like to hear some instructions, just hit your zapper now. You're going to get 5 sentences, one after the other. The words true and false are going to be flashing on the screen. If you think a sentence is true, hit your zapper when true is lit up on the screen. The same goes for false. If you're right, you get the points from the wheel. If you make any mistakes, you lose a life. You only have 3 lives to lose, so be careful.
Nice try, Brain Buster. You played very well.
It's now time to check your end-of-round score.
A guy walks into a doctor's office and says, "Doctor, I got this problem. I think I'm a teepee." And the doctor replies, "Relax, you're 210."
It's time for Brain-tastic Round 2. The rules are the same as Round 1, but the points are worth double.
Yes.
Pick one of these 3 categories with your zapper key.
As the world turns.
Let me see. Round 2. Question 6. When lava from a volcano cools, what does it become? Rock. Pumice. Lumpy. Now you have to answer it. Lucky guess or sweet inspiration, we'll never know.
Double eyes 2K, that's 4K, okay?
And the double-izer stays with you for another turn. Pick one of these 3 categories with your zapper key. Mind your P's and Q's. What's that all about? Question 7.
To which of these can you add ant to make a word? Elif, Mom, Seem...
Okay, Smarty Pants, give it a shot.
There's just no hiding the right answer from you.
Take 2,000, double-ize it, and that's 4,000 points! Hang on to that double-izer and see if you can do it again. These are the categories. Pick one, please. It's all fun and games here. Question 8.
Where are offshore powerboat races held? On wide rivers, out at sea, in harbors.
Okay, hot stuff. What'll it be? 1, 2, or 3?
The deduction of a mastermind.
Take 2,000, double-ize it, and that's 4,000 points! And the double-izer stays with you for another turn. Okay, Brain Buster, zap a category, please. Time to go back in time in days of yore. Question 9. What's a flintlock? A type of heavy door fastener. A pistol. A small cannon. And now it's time for the big end of round finale. The part of the game that can send your score rocketing sky high. But first, let's find out if the next question is worth a bundle or a dribble. When you're ready, Brain Buster, use your zap key to stop the wheel. Round and round and round she goes. Way! What a spin! That could just get you one of my all-time favorite jokes. Let's go for it.
You'll need eagle eyes in this one, because it's time to play The Writing's on the Wall. If you'd like to hear some instructions, just hit your zapper now. Seemore has 5 words to sort into 3 categories. The categories are written on the wall behind him. When Seemore shines his light on the correct category, hit your zapper to make the match. If you're right, you get the points from the wheel. If you're wrong, you lose a life. With only 3 lives, don't be reckless.
But remember,
not any match will do. It's got to be a match that'll fit this clue. Here's a clue from Seemore, Brainbuster. Listen carefully.
unjumble the orchestra. Nice try, Brainbuster. You played very well.
Let's go and see your end of round score.
Betty Brainbugs got a question for you, Miss B. How do cats keep their breath fresh?
No idea.
They use mouthwash. Round 3 is a point-pumping brain bender in which questions start at 3,000 points each. Plus, the categories are all chosen by me, so you better treat me nice. Oh my goodness, look at all these categories. Let me pick you a good one. Wild at heart, indeed. Round 3, question 11. What is a meat-eating animal called? A dinosaur. A carnivore. A herbivore. Okay, Smarty Pants, give it a shot. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. And what was the correct answer? Now, let me see. What are we missing? Oh, a category is what we need. I'll get you a good one.
It's time for Fame and Fortune.
Question 12.
What was Superman's other name on Earth? Gary Devon, Clark Kent, Rocky Cornwall. Ooh, I didn't know that one myself. The correct answer was this. Oh my goodness, look at all these categories. Let me pick you a good one. Okay, broken records, let's go.
Question 13.
What are the oldest trees in the world called? Baobab trees, Granddad oaks, bristlecone pines. The moment of truth, and the answer is... Oh, everyone has to miss sometime. And what was the correct answer? So many categories, so little time. Let me see. It's measure for measure.
Question 14.
Which of the following is the abbreviation for kilogram? G, mg, kg. They don't get any righter than that. You get a 3,000 point pat on the back. Next up is the big one, the final question of the quiz, the one that could be your ticket to the Hall of Fame. But first, let's go spin the wheel. But first, let's find out how many points you're playing for. Where will it stop? Where will it stop? Ooh, it's my turn to decide. Round and round and round she goes. Way! Woo! Is that high enough for you? Let's see how you do.
This is it, Brainbuster. It's time to play Seemore Sizzler. If you'd like to hear some instructions, just hit your zapper now. If you see 2 words on screen that match, hit your zapper. If you're right, you get the points from the wheel. If you're wrong, you lose a life. You only have 5 lives to see you through. When you're out of lives, you're out of the question.
But remember...
Not any match will do. It's got to be a match that'll fit this clue. Here's a clue from Seemore, Brainbuster. Listen carefully.
Opposite direction.
Brainbuster, you played very well. It was a long and grinding road full of tricky questions, but you did great, kiddo. Pat yourself on the back.
Now let's go over to the Brainbuster Hall of Fame to check on the top scores. If you want to know more about the scores on the Hall of Fame, just click on any of the names with your mouse.
Come on, we've got a show to put on, remember? Time to go already? Do you mean it? Yes or no? Well, if you gotta go, you gotta go. But come back soon. Uncle Seemore loves you. Oh, yes, I do.